All right, we're at the home of Janine Wood. We're going to be doing some siding and windows and one door for her. Pretty straightforward project. She's really excited about getting this done. I definitely want to stop some of the things that are going on here with some of the rot and that. So pretty straightforward project. We're doing a fascia overlay, painting all the soffit, and doing some additional painting on the chimney, which is already Hardie plank. And then we're replacing, gosh, off the top of my head, I want to say 8 or 9 windows with Vistamark, and we're doing one Marvin patio door for her. 8 1/4 Cedar Mill Select is the style of siding we're using. It's a conservative tear-off, very conservative tear-off. Really pretty much the only area that we're tearing off, probably somewhere along this rake up here. That's obviously going to need to be torn off up here because of the rotted areas. This kind of shingle siding here, it's probably a little 5 by 8 area. But otherwise, all the T111, we're just going to overlay that. A lot of it's in really good shape. So that's kind of our scope of work. Over here, it is a 0 lot line, so she has no problem with the neighbor over here, so we can get in here no problem. On the downside, on that far corner back there, which we'll see here in a second, there is some rot in the fascia. There's also obviously some rot in the fascia up here and some rot in the fascia right here on the down first floor fascia that we have to repair before we do our fascia overlay. But we're not doing anything on this side as far as stucco, painting, nothing. We're painting the soffit, but we're not touching the stucco in any way. These 2 windows, of course, there's no windows on this 0 lot side also. These 2 windows, of course, will be replaced. We're going with the clay Vistamarks with no grills. This area in here, again, with the shingled kind of look, that has to go away. So we'll be doing a tear off of this area up in here. Okay, retrimming the front door. We are replacing this window. Whoa, just lost my water. Not doing anything to the front door. We're gonna leave that alone. This beam we're gonna take out here. It's just rotted. We were originally going to replace it and wrap it, but she just wants it gone. This column has been problematic for her, so someone else is going to come in. She's going to have this column torn down, so there'll be no need for that beam. We do want to save the address letters or numbers for her. She wants those to be, be salvaged, so we'll get those off for her, but this beam otherwise is going away. This corner of fascia here needs to be repaired before we do the fascia overlay, and then you can see the chimney up here. That's already Hardie plank. We're just going to paint that. She did request that we put just some like chicken wire up around the spark arrestor up there. She said there was critters potentially getting up through the top of that. So if we can just put some wire mesh up there for her while we're up there painting, that would be awesome. Again, this will be wrapped, front door and side light will be wrapped in Hardie 1x4. Ouch. And then again, painting of the soffit. We'll caulk and seal that all up before we paint it. And then coming over here, 2 more windows that we're going to replace. You can see this Select CR8 Hardie on the chimney all the way up. Trim is Hardie, so we're just painting the chimney. If we could hide the wires a little bit, there's a little rot here that's going to have to be cut out before we do the overlay. Little bit of wire, just tuck this back a little bit neater than it is right now. But again, we can do that when we paint. This is the door we're replacing, keeping the handing the same way. It's going to a pebble gray Marvin slider essentials. This area right here, we're going to do some exploratory investigation on that to figure out why it's there. The sink is way over in the middle of the kitchen, but that's the only thing we could think of, that maybe it's some sort of access for plumbing, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. So she's gonna have a plumber come look at that, and then we can proceed accordingly as far as trimming it out and keeping it in an accessible port like it is now, or just siding over it. These 2 windows, of course, will be replaced. This patio cover this patio cover will be gone. So we'll get rid of that. We are not doing that. We're going to do that through a proof project for her, save her some money. So that'll be gone, so we don't have to worry with that. And then just fascia overlay all the way around, paint the soffit. Again, any vents that are falling down, we can kind of re-tack those up, caulk and seal, and then paint. These wires do need to stay. These are live wires, so we can't terminate those. This bathroom window is getting replaced. And then, ouch, back door, or excuse me, the back garage. I got some rot down in here. We are wrapping the garage door frames fully in Hardie. We're gonna most likely paint. She said she wants to wait on the final verdict there, but most likely we're going to paint these garage doors for her. She's not sure on it based on color changes. We absolutely need to set up a color consultation. It's gonna be very important for her. But based on that, she'll determine if she wants to paint the garage door or not. This is that corner that's really in need of some TLC before we do the fascia overlay. That whole corner is gonna have to be rebuilt, probably 8 to 9, 10 inches in on each side. Boxes, electrical, we'll pull all that away. Side behind it, and then reattach. So that's pretty much what we got. Again, Janine, I really appreciate you trusting us with the project and you know, giving us that trust and confidence. And we look forward to doing a tremendous job for you. Thank you so much.